Oh,
What?
shit.
What? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Kref.
Welcome.
So happy that you're here because today we're watching episode number 4 of Marvel's What If series.
So far, it's been interesting.
Yeah.
So far. The last one wasn't that good, in my opinion.
I think interesting is a good word. I mean, the first 2 episodes, I think, were a great start, but the last one was... The concept was cool, but the execution I just think was lacking a little bit. I didn't really have the excitement that I thought it was going to have, especially with the premise, considering the premise. But I think this one, I mean, from reading the title, I have no clue what that means. Maybe he's going to become evil. Doctor Strange is going to become evil. I don't know.
I mean, the cool thing about this series, guys, is we don't know what the next one's going to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Like, we can't really predict what the next one's going to be. So it could be anything, which is exciting.
Exactly.
Because it's not like, The Mandalorian or anything where it's like, okay, we kind of know where the episode is going.
Right. Because there's a general narrative. And I think, though, that that's both a good thing and a bad thing. Because on the one hand, we don't know where everything is going to go, which is exciting. But on the other hand, because we don't know where things are going to go, if there's some sort of overarching narrative here, everything just seems a bit, okay, I guess we'll go with it. I guess we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, after this one, I think there's 2 more episodes left.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to pull it all together somehow. I doubt it at this point. I think each one is just going to be its own individual thing. But, I think we're ready to get into it. If you're new here, guys, welcome. So happy to have you. We do reactions to all things we love, movies, TV shows, video games. And so if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. With that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, guys. Episode number 4. I'm sort of like wary at this point. I'm sure. I mean, I like Doctor Strange. I wasn't a huge fan of the movie though.
I like all characters in DC and Marvel that have to do with magic.
Yeah,
that's true. They're always so cool. They're always so awesome. Like Etrigan and Doctor Strange. Yeah. Love it.
I suspect we can do a little better than that.
And Rachel McAdams.
That's what my problem is with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's his American accent. It just doesn't hit for me. He's supposed to be a New Yorker, but I don't hear it.
What's the plan?
Yeah, well, I would call that quite.
So once they crash,
I would say
probably something different is going to happen.
She's probably going to get hurt, and he's going to try to save her or something.
Yeah, maybe.
In this universe, Stephen Strange didn't lose his hand.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, so she dies, and that makes him go.
Strange.
Interesting. Still in the car.
Yeah, so he's probably not going to try to overtake the truck this time, right?
I'm gonna run up to the podium.
Is this going to be a thing where no matter what he does, she keeps dying, he just goes crazy?
Yeah, it could be that.
Are you teasing me? Oh, this is shaping up to be a night to remember.
Famous last words. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Evening.
Your chariot awaits.
I hate when I can predict episodes. Maybe that's not the entire episode. Let's see.
It's okay. We'll be fine.
No, you won't. Yet again.
Over and over and over again.
Oh, so she dies.
Yeah, no matter what.
A million different ways. Okay.
This is the equivalent of Anakin going Sith Lord.
Yeah. Wow. Talk about perfect timing.
Odd coincidence.
Talk about perfect timing.
Come on, Disney. Get a little more original, shall we?
Boy.
There is no hope here. Christine is gone. You cannot save her.
Oh.
Cool.
Nice. I like ancient libraries.
Armani? No, it's strange. Not any stranger than any other name.
Whoa. Bro.
Bingo.
Never underestimate the power of reading, boys and girls.
I know.
To break it out.
Oh, gain the power through absorption of other beings.
Ah, yes. Now we're going down a path.
So it begins.
We're going down a path that I'm not interested in.
Oh! Hey!
Hey, isn't that the thing
thingy
from the thing?
From the Captain
thing?
America first episode?
Whoa. The heck?
Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
I wonder if
now we're talking.
I wonder if that's how Dormammu became Dormammu.
Oh, good point, Chris. Whoa! That looks like from Teen Titans.
Yeah, it looks like Raven.
Yeah. More.
Oh,
yeah.
Dragon.
The dragon. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, look at him.
Oh.
What?
Whoa.
That looks like the guy from the Black Cauldron.
What are these things? They're so awesome.
I doubt he'd listen.
Oh.
Ooh.
Who's that?
Did he hear the Watcher?
Oh, whoa.
Oh. Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was a magical being, this is exactly what I'd be doing.
No way. You use magic to remain frozen for centuries.
Centuries.
Nice.
Centuries.
But I can revert. He wasn't even the only Doctor Strange in this universe.
What? What?
I guess the one that didn't choose to do this?
Are they going to fight each other? Or is he going to try to absorb him? Like he did everybody else?
I'm kind of wondering in my head if the future of Disney animated movies look like this, how I'd feel about that. Because they kind of get it. Like, it kind of looks like a Disney, like an old Disney animated
that's
movie.
True. I kind of miss the old style, though. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, shoot.
See, doesn't that look like the old Disney animated stuff?
Yeah, that's true.
You dare lie to me. I am you.
Nice.
Yes.
Whoa! That was cool.
Ooh. Ooh.
Some good old-fashioned sky fighting.
Gotta love it.
Nice!
Oh!
Yes!
It's me.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, everything, the universe
collapsing.
is true.
Oh,
You can see the
whoa,
Watcher!
Whoa!
You can see the Watcher!
Whoa!
Oh shoot!
You and more. I know, but the world.
Oh wow, I didn't see that coming.
Needs to
Oh wow. Whoa. Oh man!
Dang!
Oh.
One life, one choice.
Oh,
What? What?
Destroy.
what the?
Oh.
There's gonna end it like that?
Oh man, that's it. Oh god.
Wow!
Jeez. All right, guys, that was episode number 4 of What If.
I'm just gonna start at the end. I like the fact that they went dark
Yep.
and didn't give us a happy ending.
Yeah.
like Disney normally does.
Yeah, the whole time I was wondering, like, okay, any
Well
minute
done.
now, the other Doctor Strange is gonna emerge and he's gonna fix everything, but no.
It just
that
kept
was-
getting darker and darker
oh my
and
God.
darker.
Yeah, I personally really like this episode because of all the magic stuff, right? Because there was that one sequence when he's summoning all these creatures. I'm like, whoa! Like, I don't think we'd ever see these creatures outside of a Doctor Strange, movie or show, right? And I'm glad we get to see all these other random creatures, these like magical beings.
I feel like we didn't get enough of that in WandaVision where we could have, because it's all magic there too, right?
Yeah,
But-
that's true. That's true. And I mean, it was cool because like the beginning of the episode, right?
I thought it was gonna be very predictable.
Yeah,
It kind of was, but not in the way that I thought.
Right. I mean, because again, it starts with him like, okay, if I just go back enough times, try to change things, I think everybody kind of saw that part coming, right? Okay, he's going to try over and over, it doesn't work, right? But then the fact that he goes back and he's like, all right, well, if I can get to that, change the absolute point, I didn't think he was actually going to go back in time, find the library and do all that stuff. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
to me.
that was the best part of the episode to me. That whole sequence was probably the best.
And he does it for centuries, right?
Yeah,
Centuries
that was cool
of
too.
that. And the library was so cool, right? I'm like, oh my god!
Again,
maybe
to me, honestly, like this is basically akin to Flashpoint in DC, right? Where a whole bunch of things change, right? And I think they really could have. I mean, if you wanted to take this and make it a movie, you could just change a whole bunch of different things. He has to go back, and eventually, it actually ends on a good note. But hey, if you want to make this an episode,
I think
I've got no problem with it.
One of the things that differentiated this episode from all the other ones so far is the fact that finally the Watcher is acknowledged, right?
Oh yeah,
and that was a
true.
great
that
little
was so
scene.
cool.
That was a great little scene because you're like, okay, maybe because the Watcher sees all this stuff happen, maybe he'll step in this time, but nope. He lets it happen because there's that moment where you just see him start fading.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
I was like, oh, wow, that's how they're going to end it? So I think I like this one a lot just for the magic-y stuff and the fact that, like you said, the consequences happen. There was no fixing things. There was no going back.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, to me, like, the reason why magic is always, to me, the coolest part of, like, comics is because you can really stretch what you do with these things. Like, again, the Watcher actually shows up and they talk to him and stuff. I don't think that would happen with any other kind of, what if episode, right?
Yeah.
And then again, like you just see all these cool sequences of all the, because you could just do anything.
Yeah.
And they did it and they really took advantage of it. And I like that so much.
Yeah.
Because what we don't get, at least for me in a lot of the movies, is you have a plot, you have like a sort of a main storyline you have to get to. And because of that, you can't really stray too far, go into any of the craziness.
Yeah.
But there's so much cool stuff in the Marvel Universe, all this weird stuff in the background.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason I was excited for this series is they had time, they have time to do that and explore that.
Right.
And this episode really showed me that, okay, yeah, we're really willing to take some risks here. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. I again, like coming back to what I said about these like creatures that he summons, right? Guaranteed we'll never see them like in the movies, right? At all, right? But we get to see glimpses of like dragons and like gnomes, and I'm like, that's awesome. Now, granted, we're big suckers for like Arthurian legend, Merlin. We love that stuff, and so I was always going to be particular to magic in any shape or form. But I think they did it. I think they used it in a good way in this episode, right? To just kind of explore the different possibilities of what could have happened.
So
right?
if I had to do my own spin on it, right? Here's what the only thing I'd have done, maybe just to kind of, I don't know, as a different spin. I would have made it where after doing all this stuff, becoming all this evil thing, the dark half of Doctor Strange becomes the new Dormammu, and you have to go through that sequence again.
Oh.
And basically he has to defeat himself in the same way. I think that would have been interesting. You know, kind of an interesting nod, kind of a full circle situation.
One thing I would have thought was cool is like, because at the end, right? What I would have done is at the end, you see them sort of like crystallized in this like
That's
little
the new
tiny
eye of
structure.
Agamotto.
Yeah, that's like the new eye, new gem, new Infinity Stone, right? And it's like he's trapped inside in this like perpetual time, frozen in time thing, and that could carry over into something else, right? I think beyond that, I personally I would spend a lot more time in the library, right? You know, like I like the idea of it being like a loop, right? Just like this is a thing that just keeps happening. But
or I would have done it where maybe instead of him summoning the creatures, he goes to their place and like basically takes them from there, because then you get a little more visual variety. You know what I mean? Just not just him sitting there in the same place over and over again.
Or you know what would have been pretty cool is instead of the Watcher being like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to help you, right? What he does is in order to punish Doctor Strange, he like makes him a Watcher or something, because before Doctor Strange is like involved in like everything that happens.
He always wants to fix things, right?
But now he can't. He literally has to be hands off.
Perpetual state of not being able to fix things.
And for someone who can't fix things, that's like the worst fate, right? So I think that would have been pretty awesome. But I think in the state it was in, the episode was good. So what was your score, Chris? What would you give this?
I would definitely do like a 9.6. I love this episode 100%. Like,
I would go 8.7. I like this episode. Right. I mean, just because the beginning was a little predictable, right?
Okay.
It took a little while for that to happen.
I got that.
But yeah, 8.7.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for being here and being here on this journey of darkness into this what if universe, which I absolutely loved. Hopefully this is what we'll get to see more of with the upcoming episodes. Again, like Jeff said, there's not that many coming up, but hopefully this is a trend for what's coming in the future, where Disney's willing to go a little bit darker, take some risks. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Let us know in the comments below. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like the darkness? Maybe you guys wanted to end on some more of a happy note.
Yeah, maybe there's some Easter eggs that were in there that we missed.
Yeah, maybe some of the creatures we're supposed to recognize. If you guys know who that octopus thing is that keeps showing up, maybe you can tell us who that is. Either way, guys, thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. And as always, we'll see you guys later.
See you on the next one.
Bye.